All right. Hi, Morgan.
Hi.
All right, let's do this again.
So Still Useful is a documentary we're making based off of bridging the gap between sustainability and costume design, working through our sustainability class to work with the YMCA of Long Beach and their film program. And we're kind of exposing them to costume design for the first time. We've worked with them previously through sustainable practices and kind of teaching them on those things. But by working with the community, we're kind of gaining resources that were donated to us or sourcing those ourselves so that it's the utmost sustainable approach. And then we're basically working with the YMCA to teach them how to do costume design. So it'll be their first time exposed to costume design, and it's really exciting that we're doing it in a way that's sustainable for them. Yeah, so what's really exciting about this is that it's their first time ever working through the YMCA with wardrobe and costume design. It's awesome that we're kind of bringing it to them at the forefront of sustainability and kind of showing them that these are items that have already been used or have been donated. So giving them, whether it's, we have a lot of resources, but it may be limited to what they have envisioned. So giving them the opportunity to problem solve by using those resources and seeing how they can make a character of their own, a world of their own, using the resources that are available to them. And make something that they're proud of is something I'm really excited to see. So, like I said, young people really drive change. So we've seen a lot of the film industry's landscape change with sustainability, which is really awesome. But, if those voices stop here, then nothing will ever change. So I'm excited to see if this gets them curious or gets them excited about what's possible, and hopefully they can continue this momentum, and instead of even just staying stagnant or making sure that things are done sustainable, if they're able to create further change, if they're able to implement better programs, if they're able to communicate with the community better, if things can be better than they started because of young people or young curious filmmakers, I think that that's a huge win. We're seeing a lot of upholstery, which is thick material, but I think that makes it even more fun because it's kind of a challenge. Also, the more there is of it, the more you can do with it. I feel like upholstery is kind of fun because you can turn it into like a train or a really heavy skirt, which can add more to a costume, especially if you have more movement on top. So I'm curious about that, but I do want them to have more freedom to pin more things to it. So I'm thinking maybe I should look for something with more movement for now. In terms of teaching the youth or working with the youth, we've worked with them before and they're so inquisitive and curious about anything sustainability, and I think that it's really impactful to be able to teach young filmmakers or aspiring filmmakers what the possibilities are for their passions, whether that is specific to sustainability or not, but to show them that those things that they do love can be impacted by a sustainable approach. So for costume design in this case, they can see that pre-existing materials can be turned into something even more special than something of brand new, and it can be changed again and again and again. So I'm really excited to see what they make with all these unique materials. I'm wondering, I'm feeling that this is really fun, but it's ginormous. Look how fun and textured this is. You could do so much with this. I feel like this is too good to pass up. Everyone has a different journey and reason as to why they love film, especially depending on what department they favor or what they like to focus on. But I do think that the idea of being young and working in film is obviously very important, particularly to the idea of sustainability. Obviously, young people drive change and inspire other people to drive change as well. So I'm excited to, and we've worked with them before, but I'm excited to continue to work with them and show them that those things that they're so passionate about within film, whether it is camera, whether it's directing, if it's screenwriting, if it's costume design, if it's art department, whatever it may be, those things can be done in a way that's sustainable and also fulfilling, because you're doing good for others, you're doing good for production, and you're also pursuing your dreams and telling stories in the way that you love.